Приветствую всех! На канале Дракона Серебряной Луны. Меня зовут Андрей, мы продолжаем проходить Cloudpunk. В предыдущей серии мы помогли детективу и разнесли продукты совсем уж бедным. Холодос. Давай вот это. Давай. Все, денег нет, да? Денег нет. Ладно. Сейчас, может, заработаем. Так, Эвелин. Начнем с тебя. Соседка ты наша. С амнезией. Держи.
I found more of your punch cards. Do you remember what happened?
Somewhat.
Well, why did Dr. Zizich take your memories?
I asked her to.
Evelyn, you're really making me work here. Can you just assume that I always want a bit more than what you're telling me?
I had a traumatic experience. I could not continue to exist with that memory.
So now you remember you forgot something, but you don't know what.
Yes, that is correct.
So I guess we should stop, right? I mean, if this memory made you feel like you couldn't go on...
I must recover the truth.
But whatever this thing is you forgot, it made you want to...
I cannot live like this. I need to be whole again.
I guess we keep searching. Maybe we don't need to recover all the memories.
Maybe.
Соберите еще 20. Как я и думал. Подожди, газ.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
У меня еще чуть денежек осталось.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
На самом деле в карманах столько денег, только они в виде шмоток. Ладно. Теперь можно вот сюда войти. Пошли. Отлично, спасибо. Тут может с кем-то поговорить, я поэтому сюда и пришел. Гленбо.
Hey, I think there are clear differences in intelligence between the Spire dwellers and those from the slums. Debate me.
Me? No.
Oh, why? Are you afraid? I'm Glenbow, and I'm the most skilled debater in the whole of Novalis. I am a verbal martial artist and cannot be defeated.
Жестко.
You win.
No, that's not good enough. I will find a subject you cannot resist debating with me. Men are clearly superior to women in strength as well as skill.
All right.
Nothing? Okay. The Eastern Peninsula is home to savages who eat their own children.
I know I did. Delicious.
Androids don't deserve their rights. They have no soul.
Do you?
Of course I do. We all do. All but those who are not born of other humans. That is why androids deserve no right. Ah, you see how I hook you on my snare? Now we're debating. Put forth your points and I shall defeat them.
I have a job, and if I don't do it, they fire me, so I really don't have time to debate you.
Then I win! Haha! You concede! Androids are not real people. Women are inferior to men. Savages from the East eat babies. Rich people from the Spire deserve their wealth. I win!
Поздравляю с победой. Мастер обзывательных искусств. Это понимаю. Это понимаю. Не зря зашли. В кавычках зря. Ладно, на самом деле веселый парень. Так. Ну теперь можно и по работе полететь, да? Мы ж тут вообще все зачистили, да? Ага, сейчас. Сейчас все зачистили, да. Опа. А что он тут забыл? Интересно. Так, ладненько, поехали на работу. быстрее, а то и так задержались с этим мастером словесных и боевых искусств. Так, здрасте. Фермер. Возим. Фермер, а что ты тут забыл?
Hey, I know you. You're Cloudpunk.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk. Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince. We spoke. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get to them.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use. We had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up, we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness. I think my brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Novalis.
You climbed all the way from the vents to the city?
We were trapped. The only way was to climb. We did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice.
Понятно.
It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people. We do not give up easily.
I hear you. I'll try to find them.
It is all I
Okay.
can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Понятно. Но квест он нам не дал, кстати.
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Так, подожди.
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
Найти пропавших...
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
Мистер Андерсон.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Ага, подождет. Сначала поможем.
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Novalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned. I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
Так, окей. Они очень большие.
They are, Camus. But I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus.
Тихо.
At least we're alone together.
Машина, спокойно. А, я ниже не могу, да? А выше есть проход? Есть, давай. Отлично. Сначала люди, потом уже все остальное. Сначала поможем нашим друзьям-фермерам. Ай. Как-то попасть? Где я нахожусь вообще? Я каким-то образом пролетел мимо. Ладно, ладно. Сейчас все будет тихо, спокойно. Вот она, парковка. Паркуемся. Здрасте. Мне кажется, нужно будет 100 собрать. Вот такое чувство. Перфокарта. Так. Найдите пропавших влагофермеров. Использованная батарея.
There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
I am worried about the rat possibility.
Привет, ребят!
Oh God, it's open! Someone found us! I don't believe it!
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged and banged on it. People just walked past.
They thought you were rats.
They treat us with such disdain.
No, literal rats. It's a real problem in the city.
I see. Well, thank you for finding us. We owe you everything.
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for a long time.
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
I don't need...
Please take it.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
Good luck getting home.
Cora, bless you, Cloudpunk.
Окей. Удачи вам. Такс. Доставить заказ в Андерсон Фейнендж. Окей. Так, здесь вход, да? Опять нашу тачку чинить, да? Скоро, чувствую я. Ладно. Ну, теперь можно аккуратненько поехать по работе. Правильно? Правильно. Еще столько мест, которые можно посетить, что я просто в шоке, честно скажу. Некоторые районы просто очень огромны. Надо машину идти чинить. Все. По дороге есть еще куда заехать? Нет? Ладно. Ускоряемся. Окей. Чайнатаун. Отлично. Иногда прям очень, прям кайфовые треки, прям вот врубаются. Вставай и танцуй. Иногда такие человые, спокойно, иногда прям вообще хорошо. Так, стоп, вот сюда я залечу. Вот сюда вот я залечу, здрасте. Там перфокарта есть. Паркуемся. Пойду еще плюшки соберу. Хорошо, подожди. Мы там пройдем? Мне кажется, мы там не пройдем. Давай-ка добежим уже, заберем еще одну плюшку и поедем дальше. Слава богу, эта миссия не на время. Можно спокойно заниматься своими делами, так сказать. Угу. Погнали. Так, еще полиция. Нормально. Авалон. Авалон Хайтс. Такс. Подожди, в смысле? Подожди. Да? Ладно. Поехали. Да что ж вы будете делать-то, а? Видно, что на заправке нельзя починить. Ничего. Так, куда нам здесь? Вот в это здание прекрасное, чудесное, да? Ну, по всей видимости, да. Припарковались. И пошли дальше. Так, а что за крестик? Алло?
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
Все.
1,000.
А.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called?
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
Спасибо. Здрасте. У вас тут что-нибудь еще есть? Плюшка, держи пока.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and... It's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery.
Так.
There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
А сейчас ты
Not
что
permitted
делаешь?
by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium.
Спасибо.
Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
Ага.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Сорян, мистер Андерсон. Окей. Здрасте. Это все, мистер Андерсон. Так, подождите, ребят. Сейчас мы это самое. Туда самое. У вас книжку прихватим. Сколько лет эта книга тут валяется? Опа, а это кто? Это тоже мистер Андерсон? Ля какой! Ля какой мистер Андерсон! Ладно, здрасте.
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Увидимся. Поговорить с миссис Андерсон в бухгалтерии. Мисс Андерсон.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months. Perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables. But the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Ольс.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Так, оставить работникам право выбора или перезапустить всех, чтобы работали дальше. Да я, наверное, оставлю им право выбора. Пусть сидят свои, это самое. Можем вот тут, да, вырубить их всех. Ну ладно, поехали отсюда. Даже не хочу. Пусть сами разбираются.
I think it's time for the Andersons to step outside their tower and breathe the Novalis air.
Пусть сами разбираются со всем этим.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Ну что поделать?
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Dispatcher?
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling.
Призываю,
Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
Ну, поехали. Чё уж там. Поехали. Да елки-палки, я только починил тачку, а? Ну, типикал я. Так, все. Приехали. Паркуемся. Что у нас тут? Электроника. Ладно, допустим. Допустим, электроника. Третья рубрика в клубе Roadhouse. Так. Давайте еще с ним побеседуем. Куда у нас на сей раз эти? Почтальон Дуглас.
So what is your star sign, please?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
I am instigating a mating ritual. Tell me, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you hurtled to Earth from orbit?
Do you mean when I fell from heaven?
Affirmative. I require an answer, humanoid.
I'm not really interested. Sorry.
I will find the required combination of vocalizations to entice you for romantic relations.
I'm no expert on romance, but even I know that's not how it works.
Incorrect. Please listen carefully to the following statement. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would require the vowel U and the vowel I to be contiguous.
Do you want some advice?
Affirmative.
If you want to talk to someone you like, try asking their name. And introduce yourself, too.
I am Douglas. Name, please.
Nice to meet you, Douglas. I am Rania. Maybe try to ask questions in a less aggressive way.
Rania, please touch my carbon fiber endoframe.
Why would I do that, Douglas?
Because it's made of boyfriend material.
Okay, that is a little funny. But I'm afraid you're not what I'm looking for, Douglas. And I'm not even looking anyway.
Very well. I shall continue to be alone.
Maybe you can try this dating agency, Douglas.
Please, I am not so desperate. I am currently rated highly desirable in my range.
Are there many other available androids in your range?
May I have the flyer, please? Perhaps I will try the dating agency.
Good luck, Douglas.
Удачи, Дуглас.
Thank you, Rania. I can afford you a reward. You can have my optimal dating ritual instigation line, or some credits.
The line is tempting. I think I'll take the limbs.
Спасибо. Почтовый ящик любви. Так, официант.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Здрасте. Давай поедим.
Thanks.
Давно не кушали.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Надеюсь, нет. Так, Рубрик, что тебе от нас надобно? Так, раз. Мы уже 7 штук новых нашли. Капец, как быстро мы их собираем. Ладно. Хладагент.
Let me past.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just chopping with your lady.
Japping?
Fooling with ya. Rubric don't want to see you. Just wants you to have this. He left his package for you.
Where is it supposed to go?
Huh? You don't know?
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
Good, Rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
Please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows? You can't stop thinking about it.
У нас так хватает дел.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about. Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Navalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will take.
You know what Pallid 3.0 does to people? What it could do to you?
Так.
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Pallid 1.0 affected computers, but Pallid 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Pallid 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be conscious of every breath. They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing, an ugly way to die. Slow and cruel, but I created the economy around it. The subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Pallid 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage the economy.
Я понял.
If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction.
Сейчас, секунду, мы долетим. Слишком долго беседует этот кубик Рубик. Вот так.
Every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next, far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point.
В смысле мы шли?
Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubric wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
Понял. Понял, вот это правильный подход. Сейчас побеседуем. В случае чего. Так. Так, нам в желтое. Мы выкидываем этот вирус в море. А там уже будет, что будет. Как говорится. Мы тут ни при чем. Как же тут далеко лететь, а? Ладно, погнали. Waterside. Здрасте. И снова мы в этих трущобах. Окей, ладно. Поехали. Так, тут выкинуть... А, тут в одной точке оно все. Понял. Ладно. Поехали. Где тут парковка-то? Паркуемся. Так. Мне вниз на лифте, да? Ты серьезно? Клуб Шепот. Я хоть туда пришел-то? Но в теории вниз, да. А еще лифты есть? Еще лифты есть. Ладно, не будем ждать, пошли. Или выкиньте посылку, рубрика. Ага. Так. Здрасте. Спасибо. Спасибо за флаер. Ёлки-шпалки. Минус кусок города получается. Жесть. Жестко, реально жестко. Еще и наверх можно. Кардинал. Кардинал, да?
You, child! You have sin in your eyes, in your thoughts, under your nails. Excoriate yourself before my mother. Your mother.
Лифт, только попробуй ехать вверх.
Me? Me? Stop pointing at me.
You feel the spotlight of guilt. It strips away your facade. Bow down to Cora and ask her to free us and birth anew. We are all doomed!
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the street?
Not at the moment. I'm waiting for my robes to be dry cleaned. Repent! Repent and suffer before the gaze of the All-Mother!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in Navalis. Crazy people shouting on the streets.
I hear him. What is he talking about now?
I saw the fourth face as I stripped away the mask. The eyes of Cora looked down, and a mouth made of garbage spat upon my soul.
Gross.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
Not Corpsec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong, Camus.
Окей. Так. Все, поехали. Так, нам в желтенький, да? Если что. Хорошо. Лифт, ну ты серьезно? Лифт! Лифт! Спасибо. Лифт серьезно, походу. Каждый день одно и то же. Да, лифт, каждый день одно и то же. Да. Сколько длится рабочая смена курьера в Клаудпанке? Месяц? Тут полярные ночи или что? Что происходит? Нет тут локаций. Так, пошли в мусорку выкидывать эту жуть. Лифт, даже не смей уезжать без меня. Самые худшие здесь это вот они. Они хозяева этого города. Они заставляют людишек ждать.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Так, что можешь предложить? Платье. Спасибо.
Thanks.
Спасибо.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Угу. До свидания.
That's it. Off to the oceans.
Да поглотит этот океан.
As they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression. I can stop if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become death, destroyer of worlds.
Let's hope not.
Любопытненько. Так. О, Хаксли.
The dame answered the call. I knew she wouldn't let me down.
Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it, Camus, what should I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now. A friend.
Really? All right. Huxley, where are you?
I sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way.
Хаксли, подожди. Конечно, лучший пока персонаж. Тут много классных персонажей. Мне вот вообще очень многие жители этого города нравятся. Но Хаксель пока... Я хочу про Хакселя отдельную игру, можно? Ну, скорее всего, нет, но все-таки. Так, здрасте. Кто-то хладогеном разбрасывается. Этот город реально разваливается на куски. Просто разваливается на куски. По полной. Ага, доступ ограничен. Пусти меня. Спасибо. Товарищ Боб.
Whole systems of power must justify themselves. Store the establishment back on the shelves.
Excuse me?
Hustle past like you don't hear me. Step over the homeless like you can't even see me.
Are you talking, singing at me?
Another cog in the machine. Say you're a worker, but your hands are clean.
Hey, I need to work for a living.
They exploit you every day and you're thanking for it. One hand pats you on the back, the other's in your pocket.
Maybe people would take your social protest more seriously if you weren't singing all the time.
They reprogram me, mess with my head. Now if I don't sing what I think, I end up dead.
Seriously? They make you sing?
Corpsec can't handle the truth, so they make me rhyme. Anarchism in the prose has had its time.
That kind of impacts on your credibility.
Huh, and that's the plan. But even if I had to sing every word, I keep fighting the man. Huh.
Maybe if you didn't insult me, I'd try to help you.
Don't want your help, just want you to look around and see the people lying on the ground.
I see them. I know it's tough here.
Maybe you ain't so bad. Maybe Comrade Bop is still just mad. For real. Now you can help if you want to. There's a guy who needs your guidance up on 3rd Avenue.
Guidance?
He knew. He don't know the streets. Tell him come see me in an hour and I'll get him something to eat.
Why do you need me to talk to him?
Okay.
He don't like me. Don't like my singing. He says my flow has his ears ringing.
I see his point.
I know I can't sing, can't make good music. But we can all make a better world if we make the choice to choose it.
Рагуан это тот, кто... Не остановлюсь, да и не могу. Так, мы тут собрали все. Нам нужно поговорить с кем-то выше, да? Ну, лифт, естественно, ушел. Прям поднимается даже выше, по-моему, чем нам надо. Лифт, ой, мой хороший. Или это вот эти... Или лифтами управляют вот эти вот деды. Я до сих пор не могу это понять. Возможно, вот эти вот... работяги. Так, мне такое еще выше надо. Ну, скорее всего. Да, мне надо еще выше. Это этот лабиринт из лифтов меня доконает. Но единственное, что мне пока не очень сильно заходит. Так, вон там есть. А нет, там подъем просто. А нет, мы там, по-моему, как раз таки поднимемся, да? Или нет? Нет, мы там не поднимемся. Черт! Эти Хаксли. Руган как раз таки, которые Хаксли, там это мы к его апартаментам, по-моему, приезжали и там оставили Хаксли, по-моему. Вроде как-то так было. Если я ничего не путаю в именах. А я могу. У меня с именами очень большая проблема. Очень-очень большая. Так, вот тут все собрали, да? Угу. Лив, давай обратно вниз. Давай. Давай. Отлично, поехали. Так, пошли сначала с этим побеседуем. Ротриф.
Hey, you deliver stuff, right?
Sure, when I'm paid to.
I'd pay you.
That's not how it works. You have to contact my employer.
Seems complicated. How about I just pay you?
Look, I can't just...
How about I pay you up front?
Listening. But I won't take anything illegal or dangerous. What's the package?
My turbo, my vestments, my tights, my rosaries, and my Apocrypha Sanguine, first edition.
I have no idea what any of those are. Are they something to do with your religion?
You mean my cult? You can tell by my robes.
Yeah. I mean, no. Well?
Just take them. Deliver them to the compound. You know the place. Everyone knows the place. Here's the fee. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll double it.
On my way.
Угу. Уже летим. Доставить вещи. Господи, сколько квестов здесь. Ладно, побежать сначала. С этим разберемся. Он еще выше. А как еще выше-то попасть? А вот лифт. Так, а наша тачка вон там, да? Хорошо, ладно. Ладно, это меня устраивает. Окей. Так, хорошо. Доставьте вещи Ротрива. Но сначала мы поговорим с Ругуана. Да, это все-таки эти... Я наконец-то понял. Это вы лифтами... Это вы, гады, вечно уезжаете и не спускаетесь вниз. Буду жаловаться на весь ваш профсоюз. Профсоюз лифтеров. Я уверен, он у них есть. Здрасте.
I recognize you. You got in trouble for fraud.
You saw me on the holovids?
Something like that. I was sent to help you.
Ha! By that singing socialist toaster? No thanks.
I think he's an anarchist.
He's scum. They all are here. I can't wait to get home.
Home to your apartment? Did you get another job?
People like me don't get fired. I go back Monday. This is my punishment.
For grand-scale fraud? A weekend on the street?
It might be easy for someone like you to endure this place, but I have family in the Spire. I'm not like these people. This is hell.
I can't believe Bop was going to help you.
He knows I get home soon. I told him I don't care about his cause.
Even after you've seen what they go through here?
Leave me alone.
Well, he says you can get food if you go and see him in an hour.
Fine. Message received.
Все отлично. Главный. Только попробую ехать. Ага, только я жаловаться начал. Правильно. То в профсоюз нажалуюсь. Мычит. Вот. Да. Все. Я-то думал, это запрограммировали лифт, как тот, который мы там убеждали, что он, чтобы он не ел людей, а ел людей с этим, с раменом и прочими удонами. Видите ли, лифтеры тут. Вон. Это ж лифтеры, да, там. Чё здесь тупик? Так, мы здесь к нашей машине попадем, да? Слава богу, а. Так, ладненько. Это все, конечно, классно. Но я думаю, на сегодня мы будем заканчивать. В следующей серии доставим вещи сначала Ротрева, а потом уже к Хаксли поедем. Да, подработочку себе нашли такую дополнительную и нормально. Потом поможем нашему, можно сказать, единственному другу. Хотя нет, у нас еще есть оператор наш, да, дед. Вот. И многочисленным друзьям нашего города поможем, в общем-то, да. Хаксли мне вообще как персонаж прям очень понравился. Вот. На этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем пока.
Can I ask a question?
Простите.
Of course.
Do you think if I am a car for long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
But now I'm not any kind of dog. Not to other people, they just see me as a hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a hava automata slot.
Am I still a dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think of you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
Stop second-guessing yourself. You're being maudlin.
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a dog or a hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. as a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
All right then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
I am not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise, Camus.
I am not programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
Окей. Псы и автоматы. Получено достижение. Теперь уже точно. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем пока. Да что, Камус?
You know we're not, so why do you ask?
I was confused.
No, you were being my conscience. And annoying. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. We have to take some risks. Tell me about these Sons of Sanguine.
I can search the undernet.
Too risky. Just the regular nets. News articles and holovids.
Cult stole my baby. Sons of Sanguine recruiting pop stars by blackmail. Sons of Sanguine High Priest disowns rebellious daughter. A sanguine monk who claimed to survive without food or drink was revealed to be a fraud, caught eating a 40-inch pizza.
You see why I avoid the news? So they're your basic loony cult.
They say they are a legitimate religion.
Of course they do.
What is the difference between a cult and a religion?
The entrance fee. Let's just drop the package and get out of there fast.
Так, тихо. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем пока.